Orphan elephants. Elephants among the most intelligent creatures on Earth may have no future without our help. It's feeding time for the baby elephants at the David Sheldrick Wildlife Trust in Kenya. Here, orphan elephants from all over the country are raised until they are strong enough to return to the wild. Most of them have lost their mothers and other family members to poachers or farmers protecting their land. Moved by the suffering of these animals, a woman named Daphne Sheldrick started a nursery in Nairobi for orphan baby elephants in 1987. She named the project after her husband. Prior to this, she had cared for many of Kenya's native animals, but none interested or challenged her as much as the elephants. Now are very human animals, says Sheldrick. Their emotions are exactly the same as ours. In fact, studies show that structures related to memory, self-awareness, and emotion in the elephant brain are very similar to those in humans. When young elephants arrive at the nursery, explained Sheldrick, they've lost their families and they come here filled with sadness and fear. Enter the caregivers at the Nairobi nursery. With humans acting as their mothers, orphans are cared for by people called keepers, who stay with them 24 hours a day. The other young elephants at the nursery help too. Like humans, explained Sheldrick, they are extremely social animals. Whenever we get a new baby here, the others will come around and lovingly put their trunks on its back to comfort it. They have such big hearts. When they are about 2, elephants are moved to a rehabilitation center in Tsavo National Park. Here, keepers slowly reintroduce the animals to the wild over several years, encouraging them to join one of the park's elephant families. To date, Sheldrick's team has returned more than 100 orphan elephants into the wild. The work being done not only helps to keep elephant numbers from decreasing, it has also helped to maintain the well-being of existing elephant populations. The loss of older elephants, says one scientist, and the extreme stress of seeing their family members killed negatively influences a young elephant's normal development. When orphan females become adults, for example, they are less likely to care for their young properly. Male elephants become much more aggressive, which can also make them more of a danger to humans. When the young elephants are raised by stable adults, however, these behaviors disappear. Even after adult elephants have joined a new family in Tsavo National Park, some still come back to visit their human caretakers. In December 2008, Emily, a female that came to the Nairobi nursery in 1993, arrived at one of the rehabilitation centers one afternoon. She'd given birth the day before, about a mile away, recalls one keeper. She brought the baby here to show us her newborn. Even with a new life and family of her own, Emily, like other elephants, still remembered those at the Wildlife Trust who had loved and cared for her.